I'm working on a list counting down the best Cars diecast of 2023, decided by all of you. So make sure you check out the link in the pinned comment to vote for the best new release and re-release of 2023. Answers will be used in an upcoming video. Thank you. Guys, we've done it. Can't believe this. I'm almost in tears. We have a really good 2-pack wave. It doesn't happen often these days. It really doesn't happen all that often that we have a 2-pack wave this solid. But guys, we did it. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of My Thoughts, where I give my thoughts on the latest Cars diecast reveals. And today, the next wave of 2-packs has been revealed. And guys, it's really freaking good. It's really good. Now, I initially saw this wave reported on by the channel Diecast Insider. From what I've heard, he gets his info from Mattel, so I definitely recommend checking him out. He'll definitely be a very helpful channel in the future when it comes to Cars news. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description. But we have really good, crisp, clean images of these new 2-packs, and guys, they're some of my favorite 2-packs in a very long time. So let's start off with the very lame one, which is a 2-pack of M-Fast Fong and Chris Revstopski. This specifically is the white flag Chris Revstopski variant. I was kind of hoping that we'd get a new Chris Revstopski flag color. We're still missing a checkered flag for the corrected Chris Revstopski model. But nope, it's just the white flag one again. And she's packed in with M-Fast Fong, which is really random. These are two diecasts that are in pretty easy circulation, both recently released multiple times. I don't think anyone is really all that interested in this pack, but there are 3 in this wave that include new releases, and they are all some really solid ones. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but the 2-pack including Cars on the Road Ramon might just be the least interesting one that we're seeing here today. This has been one of my most desired Cars on the Road diecasts ever since the trailer first dropped. I've been wanting to get this Ramon. Took him quite a while to get around to it, but finally we're getting him in a 2-pack with Flo. The fact that this was happening leaked a good while back now. But now we finally have images, and this Ramon looks great. It looks so well done. Absolutely adore how this turned out. I think it's perfect. My only problem with it is that, unfortunately, the name tag just labels him as Ramon. I think that's really annoying. This is a brand new variant, and they're just labeling it Ramon. You know, I would love it to have been called On the Road Ramon, or Dino Park Ramon, or whatever. I think I'm going to stick to either On the Road Ramon or Dino Park Ramon. You know, either of those works. I'm sure those two will fit into the fandom just fine. I think we're all going to circulate calling him one of those two things, if not both or either. I think they both are perfectly fine. It's Ramon from On the Road. He was in the Dino Park episode. It's all good. And your Flo included is just your standard, typical Flo. If you want specifics, it looks like, unfortunately, it's not the updated Flo from 2018. It's just the Thailand variant of your classic Flo, which is a little disappointing. Anyway, the next 2-pack we're going to talk about is a GRC 2-pack, including GRC Lightning McQueen and Shu Todoroki. In my last My Thoughts video, I talked about how I was a little concerned that the GRC line wouldn't be able to cover all the World Grand Prix racers, but it's very reassuring now that we know we'll be getting GRC 2-packs as well. So, here we have GRC McQueen and Shu. Great to see Shu. Very happy to see Shu back. Glad to see that he has a new variant. We didn't initially know he'd be part of this line, but here he is, and here he is out of the package, and he looks insanely good. I love the facial expression here. We also have our best look yet at Lightning, and I was pretty iffy about the McQueen design initially. I know a lot of people were, but this completely, totally sold me on him. I know some people were annoyed that he was missing the lightning bolt, but it's actually over his top. You can see this white part on Lightning's roof, on his hood, on all of him is actually the lightning bolt, and that face may very well be one of my favorite McQueen facial expressions ever. The same is true for Shu Todoroki. These are some insanely good expressions on these guys, and I hope that's kept up. I really hope that continues. I think it's safe to assume that, considering we have leaked names for several other cars from this series coming out as singles, and Shu wasn't one of them, he'll probably remain exclusive to this 2-pack for the time being. Of course, we have no confirmation of that just yet, but I think this is probably going to be the easiest way to get him, the only way to get him for now, I assume. And finally, easily my favorite 2-pack, Ken Enginoki and Justin Roadritter. Justin Roadritter's a name that's floated around on rumor lists for quite a while, and now we finally know who he is, and this to me is like the perfect 2-pack. Up first, it includes a new Road Rumbler and finally one of the electric cars from On the Road, which has been probably my #1 most wanted On the Road release ever since I first saw all of them in the trailer. I know I said I really wanted Ramon, but Ramon and the electric cars have been my 2 most wanted releases from the entire show. I think having gas-powered cars fight electric cars is still one of the funniest things the Cars franchise has ever done. What I love so much about this 2-pack beyond that is the fact that not only does it include 2 new releases, one of which is a car I've wanted to see for a very long time with one of the electric cars, it's 2 new releases that interact together on screen in a very unique way, a way that their diecasts capture. These are 2 cars that could only really make sense in a 2-pack together, and they're based on a very specific moment in the show that makes this 2-pack super clever. After Lightning and Mater give a rousing speech to all the Road Rumblers to try to get them to stop fighting, there's a little visual gag where one of the Road Rumblers shoots off a little toy missile that accidentally hits one of the electric cars in the face, and then they continue to fight. These are Justin and Ken. You can see that Justin has the missile launcher on his roof, but the missile is missing because it's stuck to Ken. This is such a funny choice for a release and such a clever and smart 2-pack. I also love the fact that on the artwork, Justin has the missile and Ken doesn't. So it's kind of like a before and after. It's like this is them ready for battle and then this is them during battle. This to me is just one of those rare cases where I think a 2-pack is absolutely perfect. And there you have it, guys. You know a wave is good when my only complaint is the fact that the brand new Ramon I've wanted for a year and a half doesn't have a new name. I think all the new releases in this wave are insanely, amazingly good, and it makes me even more excited for the GRC, and once again, 2024 continues shaping up to be one of my all-time favorite years for the Cars diecast line, and I don't say that lightly. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think about these cars in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.